All right, yeah. So the first topic we want to talk about is so ESPN recently came out with their top 100 players. It's projected players after this season, right?
Yeah, I think it's seasonal projections for the next season.
So that I mean that's a little different, but so they released a graphic, and on the graphic it had D'Angelo Russell ranked 69th in the NBA. And first I was like, okay, I mean, whatever. But then you see the people in front of him, and it's honestly flat out disrespectful. Who they had Tyler Hero,
So
Lonzo Ball.
yeah, they had well just some of the players in front of him. OG Anunoby, washed up Serge Ibaka, washed up Blake Griffin, Tyler Hero, Lonzo Ball. I mean, if you're putting guys ahead of D'Lo, like because so this is perspective. His All Star season in Brooklyn from 2019 to 2020, he was the 26th overall player in the ESPN 100. 2 years later, when he's increased every single one of his stats and just gotten he's a more well-rounded player and just better now. They dropped him over 40 spots. Take that
And
in.
just the fact that they put Blake Griffin there when it's projected after the season, I don't think Blake Griffin has a lot of potential to get any better after the season.
No, and that's the thing.
Same with Serge
D'Lo's not
Ibaka.
even in his prime yet.
Yeah, he's getting to it. He has so much potential, and then you're
Yeah, I could not believe and just like and they put Zion at 19 when and they have Ja Morant lower than Zion when Zion didn't even play half a season and Ja Morant won Rookie of the Year and you have Zion and you have a second year player in the top 20 players. Like that guy better be a stud his rookie year if you're putting him in the top 20 players because then in the top 20 you're getting into all NBA ranges. So they're projecting Zion to be an all NBA player.
with yeah. I just don't see that. I mean, I could see it though. I could see it with Zion.
Yeah, I mean the Zion thing's not bad. The Zion thing's okay. It's just the ESPN 100. So what they did also was Cat dropped 5 places from last year. He dropped from 18 to 23, which makes no sense because he averaged 27, 13, and 5, which is an incredible All NBA season. So how are you going to drop a player for getting better? Like I don't know how they did that. It's the same thing with Ricky Rubio too. They dropped him 6 spots when he got better from last season.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It's obviously just ESPN always has got their little biases. Like they'll always push a Ball brother high. They'll
Definitely.
always do Zion just to get that little headline and get people like us talking about why they have Zion so high. Like this is something now Stephen A. Smith can talk about on the show about what if he agrees with it or not.
See, the thing is, they didn't even put Lonzo just right ahead of D'Lo. They put him almost 20 spots ahead of D'Lo. Do you think Lonzo is 20 players better than D'Angelo Russell?
Not at all. He's a good player. Lonzo is a good player, and he could be a great player someday. He's getting a lot better. But D'Angelo Russell's already established.
He already
He's
made an
already,
all-star team.
yeah, he established himself as an all-star. And he's only trending upwards. He's finally got a whole offseason to practice with the Timberwolves. Now he's like he literally didn't he come here in the middle of the season last year?
Yeah, he came here in the middle of the season with an entirely new group to its core. Like, and Cat was hurt the whole time he was playing. He played one game with Karl Anthony Towns. So imagine how good he's going to be with a guy who can pick and roll like him.
It's crazy. It's crazy how fast they forget, man.
It really is. So that's just the first note today. Just absolutely egregious ranking. Like if because you think in the NFL top 100 players is like that's pretty elite to be in a top 100 in the NFL.
Yeah.
But the NBA, you're having 2 players drafted to a team each year. That top 100 is not like crazy to crack. Like in my opinion, where do you think D'Lo should be? Where do you think D'Lo should be?
Dude, like I like at least top 40, I think.
I would 100% agree. I'd say
Top 40.
like maybe 26 might have been a little too high, but even
Yeah.
then he made the All-Star team. So like you're going to put him in the top
Well, yeah,
because
how many players make
if you have
all-star?
15 players on each All-Star team, you're going to be in the top 30. So I mean, I would put him at like 35, honestly.
Yeah, 35, 40 is a perfect range. And like even that, like yeah, he's got a lot of room to prove people wrong, I guess. I don't
Yeah, that's great. Hey, whatever adds I think it's really good when a team's kind of when everyone's just underdog in a team, not giving them any credit. Like Just adds fuel.
Yeah, oh shit. Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, what do you think he here we go. Do you think he like looks at that? Do you think he sees that? Do you think like he sees that he's ranked 69th in the NBA, or do you think he just doesn't care at all?
I mean, like he definitely saw it because like that's the bit ESPN puts one of those out every year, and I'm sure all the players look at it just to see where everyone is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if I was him because he's established. He's more established than probably 20 to 30 players ahead of him. So what does he think?
So does this put a target? Does this make it a little bit more competitive for him every time
Oh
he plays?
yeah, I'm sure when he plays Lonzo this year on the Pelicans, like I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure he knows Lonzo's 20 players ahead of him.
Yeah, like I mean, I feel like it's not gonna be like he's not gonna be staying up like not able to sleep at night
Yeah,
because he's
but he's
ranked
gonna have a little
69th.
edge to him for sure. He's gonna say, "Yeah, I'm better than him, so I'm gonna show him that I'm better."
And as a Timberwolves fan, I mean, that's like it's only good for us
Yeah,
to have him have that little chip on his shoulder.
yeah,
And like,
I really, yeah, I respect that.
oh gosh,
Are we cutting out?
we were for a second there. I think it's good now.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy. They're all gonna have a little chip on their shoulder now.
right. So to make the top 100, you just basically have to be top 3 or 4 on your team.
Yeah, well, yeah, at least top two for sure.
Yeah, top 2 or 3. Like that's not even
No, and
realistically.
like you're telling me that like D'Lo's easily the second best player on the Timberwolves, and he's I don't know. It's it's ESPN. Do they really pay attention to every single team? No, they don't. I'm sure they really don't care about Timberwolves whatsoever.
Mm-mm. Not yet. They don't. They will
Not
though.
yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
So I
So
guess we. Oh, go ahead.
you go. You go.